Yo, back as always with the free games this week video. We start on good old Steam with Brighter Shores, which is an all new adventure from the award-winning MMORPG designer Andrew Gower. It's an enchanting point-and-click style RPG with hundreds of hours of gameplay. It's set in a land of magic and mystery with a huge number of professions to try out, and something new to find around each and every corner. As the newest recruit in Hopeport Town Guard, you're looking to make a name for yourself. This soon turns out to be a bit more challenging than you'd anticipated, with the strange storm raging over the harbor and unrest from the local goblin. It's off to a difficult start with mixed reviews, but I think it has potential. I mean, this Andrew guy is a heavy hitter. If you're interested, take it for a spin. Next, we take a look at No Strangers, a game just released and currently sitting in with mostly positive reviews. Impressive. It's an online horror game of exploration, teamwork and betrayal for 3 to 15 players. If I'm not mistaken, you've traveled with your team to an abandoned town and you have to investigate some surreal event. But one of you has actually been cursed and wants to secretly eliminate you before you complete your ritual. Here, it's all about being cautious, surviving, collecting the necessary materials, and break that friend that intended to break you. It's a great base of a potentially greater multiplayer game. The execution is really nice. There's still a lot of work to be done, but as long as the developer doesn't screw this one up, I think they might actually have something that's quite special. By the way, homie, if you want to stay up to date on free games and get them served to you in this quick and quirky setting on every Sunday, then do us both a favor and smash the subscribe button. You will get free games served to your face and I will feel some love in the heart. Oh, and links to all of the games mentioned in this video are in the description and they take you straight to the deal, so no googling required. Next, we take a look at a new football game that wants your attention with Maximum Football, which is currently in early access and free to play. Here you get to build and design your own team in your own way, recruit your own roster, you call the plays, dominate the gazillion things that you can dominate, and so on and so forth. The developers say this is one of the most realistic and precise gameplays in the ultimate football universe. I don't know if I agree, but it is what it is. To be fair, there's not really much to say about this one. If you enjoy American football, I guess it's worth taking for a spin, or kicking it across the goal. Next, we take a look at Slappybal, which I'm sure is a game that came to existence while the developers was consuming a significant amount of mushroom. And it's not those mushrooms that you can buy in a store, if you know what I'm saying. I guess this is inspired by a volleyball game, but with hands only, which I guess is the important part in a volleyball game. I guess what the developer was trying to do here is a combination of superior slapping and a mix of super fashion power. It's a surprisingly fun game and it's off to an amazing start with positive reviews on Steam. Go check it out if you need a laugh in your life. Next, we take a look at Fear of Light, a survival horror game where light is scarier than darkness. Here you have to use your radar and other tools to stay out of the light. Sneak around dangers, explore the quarantined ship and find ways to escape. But be very careful, monsters are hunting you and what I was trying to say is that monsters, the fuck are monsters? Monsters are hunting you and are aware of your every mistake. Which, what I wanted to say from the beginning of this goddamn sentence was it reminds me of my wife. Joke destroyed, let's move on to the next. I actually for once found something pretty cool in my searching, the ISS Simulator, the ultimate space simulator game. It precisely models the space station and space environment inside the International Space Station. I've seen videos about the International Space Station and thought, goddamn, that looks complicated and uncomfortable. So isn't it amazing that you can actually experience this in total HD 4K 60 FPS goodness? I suggest turn down all of the lights, run this bad boy and enjoy. Check it out on Steam if you wanna escape from Earth for at least a little bit. Next, let me get your eyeballs on a game that doesn't take itself too seriously. Have a look at Zombie Siege City. Here, you grab your weapon, enjoy the thrill of zombie shooting and don't stop firing until every last zombie is, well, truly dead. Here you get to earn rewards for your efforts, unlock new weapons, upgrade existing ones and exterminate as many walking dead as possible. It's a surprisingly good game with a lot more complexity than you would imagine from the graphics, which is most likely why the Zombie Siege City is off to a very good start with very positive reviews and a total of 58 reviews. Next, ladies and gentlemen, your attention to Happyhills, the town where you can indulge in your deepest desires and making your wildest dreams come true and slaughter anyone in your path. Here, you get to play a stylish 80s style slasher and kill your way through different levels. The game offers 20 complicated but completely varied levels, each with an entirely different playstyle and a way of killing. This one really goes out to those who like a challenge, because the game is increasing in difficulty with every level. Not every victim is as easy as the one before, from a simple sleeping man in an armchair to fighting a gang of bikers in a bar. The actually nice twist about this game is that there is an ambitious detective on your back, trying to catch you every minute while you carry out these heinous acts. It's a pretty cool added spice to make it extra nice. Let's park our friend Steam here on the left and join to the right, where we can have a look at the Epic Store, where until the 14th of November you can claim Deceive Incorporated. Here you go undercover as the world's greatest spies in a tense multiplayer game of subterfuge. Here you can either disguise as anyone, anywhere, and deploy an arsenal of high-tech gadgets, or neutralize the competition if that's your preferred MO. The whole point of the game, and the most important thing, is to extract with the object. No trick is too dirty, which makes this bad boy super fun. Deceive Incorporated is currently sitting in with very positive reviews on Steam. Despite coming out a few years ago, it's actually still holding its place as one of the better heist-frame battle royale type of games out there. Even if you don't play these types of games, I highly suggest that you take this bad boy and park it in your digital library for now. Leave it there to get digitally dusted, if that's even a thing. But it's always nice to have it in your library in case you want to try and take it for a spin, and voila, you don't even need to buy it. It's a win-win, triple win. And let's not forget that alongside Deceived Incorporated, the homies over on the Epic Store are also throwing in an Ash bundle to sweeten the deal. It's a Apex Legends skin. I guess, yeah, it is what it is. And starting on the 14th of November, you can claim Castlevania Anniversary Collection. And oh my god, is this a trip down memory lane for a boomer like me. Konami's Castlevania Anniversary Collection traces the origin of the historic vampire franchise, it including an ebook with details provided by the developer, artists, and other inspiring things to the Castlevania legacy, which sheds light into the world of Castlevania. And it was released as part of the Konami 50th anniversary celebration. Keep in mind that these games came out when you were still swimming around in your daddy's nutsack, so expect some crashes, crackling audio, painful graphics, and so on and so forth. But that said, I will also add that no one can call themselves a true gamer without taking at least one Castlevania title out for a spin. And the one trick that I want to give you about Castlevania is when a problem comes along the way, you must whip it into submission. You know, whip whip it in. Never mind. That, my beautiful people, brings us to the end of today's video. Thanks as always for taking the time to watch my video. Thumbs up if you liked it, thumbs down if you didn't, subscribe if you haven't, like why not. Thanks a lot for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace.